How can you tell a young youth down a Westmoreland who drive a market say him have to show you how him get the money if he buy it, but the Prime Minister not tell the country how him get the money where him have?
Bless up, ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Isabel Rose. And in this one, ANJU Holness's lawyers hint that they will now proceed to prepare and file necessary documents to advance the appeal following the latest verdict from the Supreme Court, which rejects Holness's bid to strike out parts of the Integrity Commission's official affidavit. General Secretary of the People's National Party, Dayton Campbell, spoke briefly on same at the parish meeting in Westmoreland, as well as a brief lesson on money laundering and remains found in bushes somewhere there in Trelawney. Stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please remember to support the ABR membership, only a small fee per month to be a member. You get a lot of benefits in becoming a member of the YouTube channel. So ABR family and viewers, the lawyers of ANJU Holness has basically put out a statement on August 1st, 2025. And what a date to put out a statement, eh? On Emancipation Day, but ANJU will not be emancipated. So it states on Thursday, July 31st, 2025, Miss Justice Althea Jarrett issued a ruling concerning applications made on behalf of our client and the Integrity Commissions in respect of the matter ANJU Holness versus Integrity Commission. The court granted the claimant's application to order the Integrity Commission to provide documents prepared by 3 investigators, including Stephanie Fiddler Blake, which are relevant to the investigation. In this regard, the court has ordered the Integrity Commission to search for and disclose those documents if they exist. And so we also learned that one of the 3 investigators who worked on ANJU Holness's statutory declaration and dug deep into his financial affairs was one in particular, a Stephanie Fiddler Blake, who later resigned from the Integrity Commission. And so a part of his second strikeout, he also wanted to know why a Stephanie Fiddler Blake had resigned. And I don't believe that would have been any of his business. Focus on your business. Focus on giving the Integrity Commission the information that they so desired from you. Focus on letting the Integrity Commission know your source of income and what and where you have gotten all those money from. And so they basically hinted in this statement that they put out that they will proceed and prepare and file the necessary documents in order to advance with the appeal. And so we know why they are running to get this appeal, because once the appeal is filed, all of us who are waiting for the trial between ANJU Holness and the Integrity Commission over this whole judicial review and the 28 applications that he filed and only got 3 out of the 28 for the judicial review. That trial would have been in October of this year, and once they file this appeal, that trial will be pushed back. So that trial will definitely be on a temporary hold. So I believe that's the basis on why they would have run ahead to file an appeal. Because the overwhelming information from this 108 pages of affidavit, I don't see them winning any at all in this case between them or ANJU Holness and the Integrity Commission. And we've seen Michael Abrahams basically chiming in on his social media, and he says this is not a good look. The leader of a country should never find themselves in such a position. If we put aside our party biases and dispassionately peruse the litany of woes ascribed to the Prime Minister regarding his statutory declarations, it is difficult to state that this man is of integrity. In simple terms, on several occasions, he failed to disclose assets and businesses, which is required by law, and has repeatedly been unable to prove the legitimacy of some of his wealth. And so you know that Dayton Campbell, the Gensec for the People's National Party, was always been vocal on ANJU Holness's, uncertified statutory declaration and him being under probe for illicit enrichment. Had to say something, and where better to say it than the, parish meeting down there in Westmoreland, which he is a candidate for one of the constituency. And so he spoke out last night, and here's what he had to say.
We have a prime minister, and there are those in the media who are supporting him, and I think they are accomplices. They are parties to the crime. Because everything we go on, them find some excuse to justify it and excuse it away. Some of them gone as far as saying nothing wrong with corruption. Then something could have go so. How can you tell a young youth down in Westmoreland who drive a market, say him have to show you how him get the money if he buy it, but the prime minister not tell the country how him get the money where him have? No. When we come to represent people, we don't come here to represent you because we want to see ourselves on TV. We don't come here to represent you because we want to make money out of this. This is supposed to be service to the people. We currently are having a problem in this country. We have a prime minister, and there are those in the media who are supporting him, and I think they are accomplices. They are parties to the crime. Because everything we go on, them find some excuse to justify it and excuse it away. Some of them gone as far as saying nothing wrong with corruption. Then something could have go so. Something could have go so. How can you tell a young youth down in Westmoreland who drive a market, say him have to show you how him get the money if he buy it, but the prime minister not tell the country how him get the money where him have? Any public sector worker that they came out and said those things about could not still be in their job. They would have sent them on interdiction and tell them, say them have to resolve this matter before they can go on. But I don't want labor rights afraid, me afraid of ANJU Holness. So I now ask you if you put him on no interdiction. Call the election and make we sort out your business. The Labour Party is at fault, you know. Comrade leader. You mean to tell me, say you don't have one dege Labour right, we look for ANJU Holness and say this no look good? Not even one of them over there can put up their hand and say no, this no look good, we need to do something else. Them a behave like him a hold up them party. What kind of party do you have if it is held ransom by one man? You're supposed to build a structure that can work and you can change a leader and it's not a problem. When we change to Mark Golding, they say all sort of foolishness. Mark Golding show them that him have brains, show them that him have big heart, show them that him have commitment, determination, drive, and went out there and work hard and look at the People's National Party now. You know how them passed them place 4 years ago? 4 years ago, them say we dead, you know. 4 years ago, them say them a turn with HQ in a museum. 4 years ago, then take all sort of liberty with us. Well, we are tell them tonight from Dongasav that we are back and we come to restore that which was taken away from us.
And as usual, Dayton Campbell is not lying. We know that there is some media house apologists who does not see anything wrong with corruption, who supports ANJU Holness at all costs, and running out each time trying to change the narrative. And so I'm going to drop a video here with a brief lesson on money laundering. And after watching this clip, only let me know what you think is really going on as it pertains to ANJU Holness.
For those who maintain that Dennis Chung is qualified to lead the FID, let me point out a couple obvious red flags that any new financial sector employee could recognize after their first anti-money laundering course. Money laundering is a complex process designed to conceal the illegal source of money, make it appear legitimate, and allow criminals to integrate these funds into the financial system without detection. The process typically follows three main stages: placement, layering, and integration. 1. Placement is the first stage, where dirty money derived from illegal activities, such as drug trafficking, fraud, or corruption, is introduced into the legitimate financial system. This is often the riskiest stage for money launderers because large, suspicious deposits should raise red flags with financial institutions. A common method of placement is called structuring, breaking down large amounts of cash into smaller, less suspicious deposits below reporting thresholds. Now, read page 83 of the IC report. 20 cardless cash deposits totaling $4,565,000 were made to Mr. Holness's JN bank account between May and July of 2020. The depositor's identity is unknown. This fits the classic device of structuring deposits to fall below reporting limits. But Chung didn't recognize any red flag here. 2. The second stage of money laundering is called layering and involves a series of transactions designed to distance the illicit money from its source and obscure the audit trail. By moving the money through various accounts, businesses, and financial instruments, the aim is to make tracing the origin of the funds exceedingly difficult. I invite you to read page 122 of the IC report. During the forensic examination, data was mined from 33 bank statements relating to Holness's associated companies for accounts across 3 financial institutions. There were thousands, 2,360, of transactions totaling almost $500 million, moving back and forth across these accounts. The use of multiple accounts for unusual patterns of transactions fits classic layering behavior and is another clear red flag that Chung didn't recognize. Dennis Chung couldn't pass an introductory level exam for recognizing suspicious transactions, but now heads the FID. Let's cut the hypocrisy and call this what it is.
My advice to Mr. Holness is a simple one. I say to him, start packing because you are going. And if you don't believe me, speak to Mr. Golden, Bruce, that is. Pack your bags, put in your clothes and your belongings, because you can't stay as Prime Minister of Jamaica, because the international reputation of Jamaica is important, and you have, by allowing these allegations, brought Jamaica into disrepute.
What do you mean? How you know that call election tomorrow?
Soon I heard that it's tomorrow the date of call, so soon as the date call, I buy my ticket to come and
No, you're not calling election tomorrow, not tomorrow, but soon. But you're looking good. No, man, not tomorrow, but soon.
Thank you.
But you're looking good, Alright, blessings.
And this is all he does. Jumps on cameras to paint a picture like everybody is with him. And so him behave as if, putting out this in the media space as if for him alone, people from the diaspora is gonna fly down to vote. For a whole heap of people are gonna fly down to vote for the People's National Party. So there have been talks that he will call the election today. And so you see that video there for yourself. When behave as if, him can take the people for fool. But come hell or high water, whether him call it today, he has between today or next week Sunday to call the general election. So I want to make them fool with all heap of gospel concert here, there, and everywhere. When we know and remember what they did to the churches, even in the height of the COVID pandemic. But nevertheless, police have basically gone and processed a scene where a burnt remain was found in bushes somewhere there in Trelawney. Not sure who that person is, but anybody who, has been missing a family member can go and query that. But it is so sad to see that people can go to the lengths of, burning a fellow Jamaican or fellow human to the point of no recognition. It is sad. But whosoever it is, may their soul rest in peace, and condolences to the families and friends.
Why? Yeah, that was great, bro. Didn't work, yeah. Come on, let's kill him on the street, bro. That's right. I'm not a young boy. Young boy, so I'm like, put up GG.
Go ahead, ABR family and viewers, drop your comments in the comment section. Maybe you wanna say. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel on the road to 30K. Help me to get there. Please, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Get this video to at least 6,000 likes. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself. Happy Sunday.